Friday night baseball from the Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Mike Minor gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, not many guys throw the knuckle curve, but those that can, especially this guy, very effective when they do use it. Grip it like a knuckleball, but spin it like a curve. Gets a lot of downward action. We'll see how it works in this one.
Danny Santana heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Minor gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
In the second,
you don't mind it much when a guy like this gives you a fly ball leading off the ball game. He'll take those all night.
Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number two.
And with the light rain falling the way it is here at game time, if you're a speed threat, a slick field can really work to your advantage. It's tough to make plays out there on the infield. Hit the ball on the ground and run, but it's not going to help you if you don't put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Twins nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ricky Nolasco, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, last year, ERA was not good. Skyrocketed all season long. He's hoping to post a much better year this time around.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
And it's been a perfect start to the road trip, too. They get the 3-game sweep to start it out. Now they come in here full of confidence and looking to keep that streak going.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
As we check the sequence again, here's how you conserve some pitches out there. Start off with a fastball for strike one. Get ahead in the count. Then, nasty slider for strike two. Then he finishes the job with a nice overhand curveball. Wasted no time. That's all she wrote.
Striding into the box, Gerard Dyson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Kendrys Morales takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dyson off for second. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Eric
Hosmer set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. You figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And this one's in the dirt. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
This may have something to do with the rain that's falling out there. It looked like he just lost his grip on the baseball, and they'll certainly rule that a wild pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals leave one. After one, no score. Brian Dozier will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Miners ready. First pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now, and it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
Batting fifth.
And here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
So here's Joe Mauer as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And Mauer's going to have himself extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Batting sixth. Third baseman number 24.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. For Mauer, he's at second with his second double of this young season. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And remember here, on a ball that's out of play, the rule states that a runner gets the base he was running to plus one more. So that's going to allow him to come all the way in to score.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. Ripped down the first base line. But this is foul for the first strike. One out and a runner on second base. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Ground ball right side. Fielded by Infante. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting eighth.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. Salvador Perez will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1-0.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Sano on the move. 1 down.
Batting 6.
Alex Gordon
Left
steps
fielder,
into the box.
Alex Gordon.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7. Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And it's full now. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Danny Santana will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gordon going back, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Takes this the other way to right. Dyson is there, one away. So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Miguel Sano digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Smoke toward third. Backhanded. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. High in the air out toward shallow right. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Omar Infante digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Omar Infante.
On the ground to the left side. Kloof has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Nolasco comes set. Here's the first pitch. Lorenzo Cain comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is the 2nd time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gerard Dyson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Still down 3-0. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota. Minor into the windup. First pitch on its way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Wow. Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Bounced weakly near the plate. Perez gonna have to hurry on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The left fielder, number 20.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH.
Morales.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
The windup and the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And as you can see there, neither of these guys will get too much higher than this. 92 on the one hand versus an even 90 on the other. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeehaw!
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
He's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Salvador Perez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that misses inside 1-0.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Hit hard to short. Escobar scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Eduardo Nunez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
Minor has his target. Here comes the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Kurt Suzuki stands in as he looks at a called strike.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, and this ball's hit right down the line and not fair by a whole lot. You can see the umpire right on it to make the call. And he gets it right as this ball is fair by not more than a foot or so.
Settling in now, Danny Santana. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at Moustakas. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Pitch out, nothing doing. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Infante is there for it, and that's the third out. Twins wind up stranding one, but they lead it 3-0. Alex Gordon will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take you back to the 1970s. EK and I were probably still watching Saturday morning cartoons, but it happened on this date in baseball history. Mike Moustakas in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Grounded to the right. Mauer's there. One there. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. So he gets the ball rolling as they pull off the nice 3-6-1 double play.
Now in the box, Omar Infante. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The shortstop, number 2.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Swing and a little blooper to center. Santana ranging forward, and that retires the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Miguel Sano Steps in here to lead off the sixth as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Line toward the alley in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
The batter, number 2.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Luke Hochevar will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Luke Hochevar.
Brian Dozier will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Grounded to third. Mustakis is there. The second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
You know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
So here's Joe Mauer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
I've got to say, even as a right-handed hitter myself, there's something about a left-handed hitter's swing that's really fun to watch when they square one up. This is a cut fastball, but you see the nice extension, the good follow-through, and he just rips it into center field.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Kane. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead it 3-0. Lorenzo Cain will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Gerard Dyson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning. And that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but he's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
Kendrys Morales will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
The 1-0 delivery. That's wide. 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Around third and being waved on home. And he'll make it in as well. And they're on the board for the first time. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
So striding in, Eric Hosmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and that's going to do it now for Ricky Nolasco. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Kevin Jepson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Kevin Jepson.
Trying to hold the lead. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No one out with a runner at second. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Mauer is there for it. 1 out.
Well, this is certainly not a situation where you'd expect the guy to be bunting, but you're hoping he can give you a little more than a pop-up. That hurts in a spot like this.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Salvador Perez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Got him.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
2-0.
Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Nope. 3-0. Mike Moustakas would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Plouffe has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. Minnesota leads this one 3-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Eddie Rosario is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter,
Eduardo Nunez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Kurt Suzuki will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gordon racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, it's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, It was played well off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Danny Santana will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he is in there.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Eduardo Escobar will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Twins strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. Omar Infante steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Eight, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Sano sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2,
Alcides Escobar will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And, you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
And this rain is intensifying now. This is as hard as it's come down all night.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Grounded up the first baseline. Mauer is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, just so late on that fastball, and you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Kelvin Herrera will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Kelvin Herrera.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Brian Dozier will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Trevor Plouffe takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Perez has a play, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Gerard Dyson will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Lifted the other way to left center. Santana is in pursuit, and a reach here, but this gets past him, and this one could be trouble.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You're definitely looking to start this inning off with getting a guy on base, but when you run him all the way to third on a triple, that's amazing. His chances of scoring right here to tie this game up are pretty good, and he's psyched about it.
So stepping in, Kendrys Morales, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Eric Hosmer stands in now with the bases empty and one away here following the RBI groundout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh, hard to pick a better spot than this to come up with your first home run of the year. This is a location mistake, pure and simple, and he doesn't miss it. He drives this one over the wall to give his guys the lead.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now that last home run estimated at a distance of 421 feet. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready with the 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Santana giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
And with 2 strikes, when you force a hitter to hit your changeup, that's how you take his power away, especially when it's down in the zone. That's a sign of a smart pitcher right there.
Alex Gordon ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Twins 3. Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Wade Davis.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Eddie Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Eduardo Nunez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Infante is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, you know, some late game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference as they rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top 4-3. Good night from Kansas City.